Above us right now, the International Space Station is travelling at 7.2 kilometres per second, 27,720 kilometres per hour. Students from Doncaster Primary School in Doncaster, Melbourne, Australia were waiting for the ISS to fly over northern Queensland for a scheduled contact with astronaut TJ Creamer. This event was so popular, parents and students numbered over 200 and extra spaces were needed to accommodate them all. A second room was set up with a data projector and an audio feed.
Tony, this is Robert, VK3DN.
Yeah, g'day Robert, how are you? Good to hear you. I was just wondering whether they dialed you in or not. Shane and I are both online, and I see John is on Echo Link, so he's probably just a listen-only line. But how do you copy the levels there, Robert?
I think we've got good levels here. We've got about 200 people here in the two rooms. I've just given the people here a quick talk about amateur radio and a little bit of a description of what we do. But I think can the people in the back room give me a bit of a cheer if they can hear Tony's voice coming out the speaker? And the people in the front room, big cheer for Tony. Hey, did you hear that, Tony?
There's plenty of volume there, Robin, and
calling NA1SS, NA1SS, NA1SS. This is Victor Kilo 4, Kilo Hotel Zulu, VK4KHZ, calling for a scheduled contact. Can you receive? Over.
VK4KHZ, this is NA1SS. How do you hear?
Good morning to you, Timothy. Hear you loud and clear, just coming up over the horizon now. Timothy, we have the students from Doncaster Primary School in Doncaster, Victoria, Australia, standing by for you with their first question. Please go ahead, Doncaster, with your first question.
My name is Audrey. At what stage in your life did you decide you wanted to be an astronaut? Over.
Audrey, thank you for asking that question. I kind of grew into it. I'm old enough to see Neil Moon, and then my teachers encouraged me to study math and sciences all through school. And then when I got into the Army, I started flying, and all of these were little sparks. And I finally decided that I could possibly apply to be an astronaut when I was about 30 years old, after I read an article about Army astronauts.
My name is Ethan. Does living in zero-gravity environment cause long-term health problems? Over.
Ethan, that's a great question, and we're studying that all the time. There are some long-term health problems. We lose our bone mass, for instance. Our cardiac muscle changes a little bit. Our eyeballs change a little bit, too. So yes, there are some long-term health problems, and we're studying that.
Hi, my name is Jolyn. How far have astronauts ever been in space? Over.
Alan, a lot of people don't realize this, but the farthest we've ever gone has been to the moon, and only 12 men have actually been to the moon. All the other missions have been into just a low Earth orbit.
Hi, my name is Raina. Who was the youngest astronaut to go in space? How old was he or she? Over.
Brianna, I have to confess, I don't know. I suspect it was Tammy Jernigan. But you can go look at Tammy Jernigan's biography on www.nasa.gov or Google her. I'm pretty sure that she was probably the youngest.
My name is Jessica. How do you exercise in space? Over.
Jessica, that is such an important question because exercise is one of the things we do to help keep our health. We run on the treadmill, and we don't float away because we have big bungees that hold us down on the treadmill. And we lift weights in a weightless environment. And the way we do that is we push, and we use the vacuum as our weight source and to cause stress. And we also bicycle as well.
Hi,
My name is William. How did you get up to space? Over.
Thank you, William, for asking. I launched from Kazakhstan, Baikonur, Kazakhstan, on a Russian Soyuz rocket, and that was pretty cool, to be quite honest with you.
My name is Matthew. What if there's a fire in the space station? Can you get rescued? Over.
Matthew, thank you for asking that question. We have been trained and we have ways of fighting the fire if we have a fire, but most importantly, the space station has been designed so that if we have a fire, the fire puts itself out most of the time. If not, then we turn off the power to kill the source, and we can use a fire extinguisher, and then if worse comes to worse, we can always bail out using our Soyuz and come back to Earth.
My name's Lauren. What's the most interesting thing about space? Over.
Lauren, there's two big things on my book, and that is one, simply floating, and it's really wonderful to float. And the second most interesting thing is looking out the window and seeing how beautiful the Earth is. And Australia is just absolutely gorgeous, by the way.
Hi, my name's Ben. How do you drink in space? Because there is no gravity in space. Over.
Thank you very much for asking that. We have little drink packets, and I think you might be familiar with drink packets. You get little jizz packets, and you can stick a straw inside the packet. That's kind of what we do.
Hello, my name is Dominic. How do you control the station from space? Over.
Thank you for asking that question. We have means of controlling the space station. Most of the time, though, the ground takes care of it. We use these big gyrodynes that help us stay oriented, and if we get so far out of orientation, we can use some little rockets that are on the space vehicles that are docked to the space station to help us reorient ourselves.
Hi, my name is Atom. Hi, my name is Atom. Are there aliens in space? Over.
You know, Artem, I have not seen any, but if we were able to visit with other beings and they came and visited us, I'd be so happy and excited to talk with them, but we have not seen any.
Hi, my name's Matilda.
My name's Matilda. How do you sleep in the space station? Over.
Thank you, Matilda, for asking a very important question. I actually sleep very, very well and very, very soundly, but we sleep inside little sleeping bags that allow us to stay warm, and we tie the sleeping bags to the wall so we don't float away too far.
My name is Jade. What is your favorite food you eat in the space station? Over.
I think right now my favorite food is fresh fruit, because we just had a shuttle dock. They were able to bring up some fresh food for us.